Dead Pixel. Hey everybody, it's your boy Dead Pixel. I'm playing some Crucible. This is the Iron Banner game type variant from last week. A bunch of clips of me playing and dominating all last week with what I like to call the Swag Winter's Lie, which is essentially the Fell Winter's Lie, just with a really awesome nickname. So in this gameplay footage, you're going to see me be dominating on my Hunter with the Golden Gun, Red Death, Fell Winter's Lie, and the Corrective Measure. The reason why I chose this loadout is the Red Death in Iron Banner is crazy right now. Pulse rifles in general are crazy right now because of the buff that they received. It's a lot like the battle rifle in Halo 3, Halo 4, and the Halo in general. So pulse rifles are really great, and with that regenerating health factor, you can really do a lot of work with the pulse rifle, especially if you're going for a lot of multi-kills. Just like with the Suros, you know, you have a chance to generate health with the Suros. So that's a reason why I chose to go with Red Death over like a bad Juju or over like a blue or purple pulse rifle, and I continue to this day use this loadout. So this isn't an Iron Banner exclusive variant that I run. The Fell Winter's Lie, I'd like to say that gun is self-explanatory why I'm using it in Crucible. It's really overpowered, and I'm all about overpowered guns. It has a crazy range and a crazy impact. It's essentially a one-shot kill. You'll see with my Fell Winter kills that I'm doing kind of like a quickscope technique, where I tap in with the left trigger to enhance my bullet spread, and then I just tap the fire button. Well, currently that's my technique with a shotgun with the features that I have on my Fell Winter's Lie. However, you know, that's self-explanatory. You can put that into a secret handshake. You can put that into a black Suros. As long as you have the perks for it, you can take advantage of that technique. The third gun that I'm using is the Corrective Measure. And the reason why I choose the Corrective Measure on majority of my builds is because of the surplus and extra ammo perk. You can get about 100 shots to the clip. And even though it tops out at 300, in the Iron Banner it's still a very valuable gun. It's nothing compared to the accuracy and stability of Joldir's hammer, but it has a lot of good features like that I mentioned, and it shoots really fast. For the most part, when I'm not grinding for bounties, I won't really use a machine gun because I feel like rocket launchers are much more viable, but it's personal preference. Besides my loadout, what I'm here to talk to you folks about is I'm here to talk to you about competitive Destiny, the possibilities of Destiny changing, and how the metagame works in Destiny. Because Destiny, like a lot of other games, has a very interesting metagame. And if you ever heard that term before, a metagame is essentially your competitive game. Games like Halo, for example, you know, there's going to be the battle rifle that dominates all. Games like Call of Duty, every time a Call of Duty game comes out, there's going to be a select few guns that literally just rape the leaderboards. It even applies to MMOs and tabletop games. There's always going to be that one overpowered thing that everybody does. So that's what a metagame is. Right now, in Destiny, the metagame is pulse rifles, because that's what is hot, that's what's popping, that's what has the awesome features to be overpowered. Before that, it was assault rifles. You can really go like 10 and 0 with an Atheon Zeppelin or you know, a Suros or a hard light if you're that good. My buddy Cade like destroys with a hard light. So Destiny's metagame is really complex because it's constantly changing. Bungie's constantly rolling out these updates to their game that next month it might not be pulse rifles, it might be scout rifles, it might be hand cannons. We'll find that the last word is the top dog for that month. So with Destiny, you have to be consistently evolving to keep up with the metagame. Another thing about Destiny, and like I said, I want to talk to you about competitive Destiny. The reason why Destiny can never truly be a truly competitive game, it can never be a game battles MLG game, is because the lack of custom games. And that's something Bungie really needs to take into consideration. They really need to add a custom game variant, just like in Halo. You know, if you were into game battles in COD, if you're in game battles in Halo or Counter-Strike or whatever, there's always a private lobby where you can take your team, you can take the competitive team that you're going against, and you can play against them in a private setting. In Destiny, it's all randomized. You know, you can take a group of 6 friends and go into orbit and just fight randoms. Sometimes you might get a team, they might be good. Other times they might be shitty. Like in this game, I'm just shitting on people. As you can see from the background gameplay, I'm just destroying. Those are just some of my thoughts about Destiny. Like and share if you agree. If you have any feedback on my commentaries or anything, feel free to leave that up there. And like a fat kid in dodgeball, this was Dead Pixel, and I'm out.